What's up, Heat fans? Your boy Ernest here, and then we rocking and rolling with another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Saturday so far, resting, relaxing. Before we get things started, you guys take a moment, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We are so close to that 2,000 subscribers mark, so I want to thank each and every one of you for helping me get there. Now, we got a lot of things to talk about, you guys, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about, as we've seen that a few days have gone by after this Damian Lillard trade, and we're seeing a lot of different reports come out, you guys, it's showing a lot more obvious that the Miami Heat really didn't have a chance of landing Damian Lillard. Now, I know a few of you talked about it in my comments after I posted the last video, but for those of you that don't know, when Miami was trying to get serious with the Damian Lillard trade, Portland was not letting up. Now, you can call it what you want, whether you agree with Miami's side, whether you agree with Portland's side. It was known that Damian Lillard wanted to play with both Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. I said it here multiple times. If your names was not Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, your name would be involved in this trade possibly. Sounded like Portland did not want to trade Damian Lillard without adding Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo in the deal. So it doesn't seem like Portland was very interested in making a trade at all. And then another report came out that earlier this month, Damian Lillard did meet with Joe Cronin. Damian Lillard told Joe Cronin that if you cannot find a deal to get me to Miami, I want to stay here in Portland. And I'm sure Portland fans would have rejoiced to that. But then Joe Cronin tells Damian Lillard, we don't want you back, basically. Shocks Damian Lillard, can't believe that the city he gave everything for doesn't want him back. Not the city, excuse me, because I know the fans love Damian Lillard. The goddamn organization doesn't want Damian Lillard back, which is a heartbreaker. So he tells Portland, tells Joe Cronin, and send me to a contender. Per a report by Mark Spears, you guys, Damian Lillard did tell his agent, and he did widen his team search. He widened it to Milwaukee and a team that I spoke about, Brooklyn. Milwaukee came in at the 11th hour, made the deal. We all know that. So it's basically, for Heat fans, for a lot of people that have thrown shade on Pat Riley and saying that Pat Riley couldn't get the deal done, it's like I said before, it takes two teams to make a trade. That was said by Aaron Goodwin, Damian Lillard's agent. Pat Riley and the Miami Heat were ready to make a deal. We were ready to make a great offer. Portland was just not receptive to that offer. Now, what was the offer? Because that was something we've been discussing for the last few days. We didn't know truly what Miami Heat's offer was. It was recently reported yesterday that the Miami Heat was prepared to offer something similar that I've discussed in the past. Tyler Hero, either Kyle Lowry or Duncan Robinson as a salary filler. We know Kyle Lowry's contract's expiring after next season, which was beneficial for Portland. 3 future first-round draft picks, all unprotected, and also the young asset Nikola Jovic. Everybody's going to have their own opinion about this trade, because what did Portland get at the end of the day? They got DeAndre Ayton, they got Drew Holiday, they got a young piece Kamara, 1 future first-round draft pick, and 2 future pick swaps, which are not, it's a swap. It's not unprotected draft picks. So you're either swapping your pick or their pick. So really, it's not an extra draft pick. It's just a switch. So technically, Portland only got 1 first-round draft pick. Now, yes, Portland is trying to send Drew Holiday to a contender, but I'm telling you guys, if Portland gets 2 first-round draft picks, that's going to be huge. That may be the deciding factor with all these teams, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to look at maybe possibly 1 first-round draft pick, another second-round draft pick maybe. The Miami Heat were offering Portland 3 unprotected first-round draft picks possible. And then you take Tyler Hero to trade Tyler Hero to another team, you can get 2 more first-round draft picks. There was a lot of teams that were interested in giving multiple first-round draft picks for Tyler Hero. That was reported. So Portland possibly could have walked out with 4 to 5 future first-round draft picks if they dealt with Miami. Now, here's the true question. What is more valuable for Portland? DeAndre Ayton or a lot more draft picks? Because that is it at the end of the day, you guys. What you're talking about is what is more valuable, DeAndre Ayton and Drew Holiday, or Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic and Tyler Hero to flip for more draft picks. With Drew Holiday, Portland's probably going to get 2 first-round draft picks at the end of the day with all the deal that's done. With Miami, they could have gotten 4 to 5. So the question is, what is truly more valuable? Some people will say Miami's offer is better. Some people will say Milwaukee's offer is better. Here's the truth. You can't please everyone. Everyone's not going to agree to one thing. Everyone will have their own opinion, so this is a question that we can never answer. So what are we going to do, you guys? We're going to move on, because that's all that we can control. We can't control what Portland wants. We can't control the fact that they wanted Jimmy Butler or Bam. I'm sure that when Pat Riley heard that garbage, he knew that Portland wasn't going to be truly serious. Damian, we've all grown to know that. As we're seeing more time moving by, you guys, the more and more that I'm seeing that Pat Riley didn't let this slip away. Joe Cronin was being petty about it. I mean, come on. Simply the fact that Miami was given 3 first-round draft picks. You could have taken Tyler Hero to another team and possibly gotten 2 more first-round draft picks. That's 5. 5 future first-round draft picks. You ain't keeping Drew Holiday. So the only thing you're really getting out of this deal is DeAndre Ayton and that 1 future first-round draft pick. You may get 1 more from Drew Holiday. So at the end of the day, what was more valuable? DeAndre Ayton and 2 possible first-round draft picks? Let's see what happens with that young piece Kamara, or Nikola Jovic, 4 to 5 future first-round draft picks, an expiring contract with Kyle Lowry that opens up your books as well. So really, you got to ask Portland fans, what did they prefer more? I mean, if I don't hate on the DeAndre Ayton deal for Portland. If I'm a Portland fan and I see that I have a squad of Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, and I'm getting DeAndre Ayton on that team, which is what they need, a center who can give you a double-double on a nightly basis, I mean, that's not bad for Portland. But we won't truly know who won this deal or who got the better offer because we don't know what Nikola Jovic's ceiling is yet. We'll find out in due time. But let's move on to something better, you guys, because we are finally getting over this Damian Lillard hangover, and it's time to talk about this current Miami Heat roster. This current roster in a few days are going to Media Day. They're going to talk about all this crap. And then on Tuesday of next week, training camp begins. You got to implement Josh Richardson, Thomas Bryant. You got to see what Nikola Jovic brings. You got to see what Jaime Jaquez does for you. You got to see if Cole Swider can provide anything. He's a shooter. You got to see what R.J. Hampton does. He's the new point guard that the Miami Heat signed. Does he become valuable? We don't know. Is R.J. Hampton the answer from the Damian Lillard deal? Absolutely not. But if the signing Miami did, you picked up an extra point guard. Now, it sucks that Miami let go of Jamari Bouye. I thought that sucked. But we only have 3 two-way contracts to offer. You got Drew Smith, you got Jamal Cain, and you got R.J. Hampton. 3 valuable pieces for two-way contracts. But the real question is, what is the Miami Heat going to do with that huge hole we have in the point guard position? Because that's what we're lacking right now. Now, you can move Tyler Hero to the point guard position and start him next to Josh Richardson, bring Kyle Lowry off the bench. That's a Band-Aid fix. I don't think that's the answer. I really don't. Miami needs to make a deal. We need to upgrade this roster. And the beautiful thing about this, you guys, I mean, yes, we did not get Damian Lillard. That part sucks. But we have until February for the trade deadline. During the season, you guys, there could be a player that gets pissed off, frustrated, upset, asks for a trade. We don't know what's happening with the situation in Philadelphia with James Harden, Joel Embiid. We don't know what's happening there. Joel can ask for a trade. Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler, you guys, are super close. That could be an answer. I'm not going to unleash any rumors or anything. We got to wait and see. That's nothing serious yet, but you never know. Zach LaVine in Chicago, you don't know how that situation's going to play out. So Miami has valuable assets we can send to a lot of other teams. Kyle Lowry's expiring contract. You don't know what Nikola Jovic and Jaime Jaquez can do during the season. Their value might shoot up. We may not even want to trade them. You don't know what's going to happen with Caleb Martin. Maybe Jaime Jaquez and Nikola Jovic do so good, you guys, and the fact that we're thinking, these guys are evolving, we maybe don't need to pay Caleb Martin. You can take Caleb Martin, package him with a first-round draft pick, and get a great point guard to start at this team. Miami's going to have a lot of options during the season, you guys. I don't think Tyler Hero starting at the point guard is going to be the fix, but you never know. Tyler Hero and Josh Richardson can do some damage in the backcourt, especially with Kyle Lowry mentoring and helping. But there have been a few names that have been linked to the Miami Heat, and I want to talk about it right now before we close off. 3 names. First name, the obvious one that's been going on, Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday was traded to Portland. Portland is looking to send Jrue Holiday to a contender. Miami Heat have been linked. The same teams that were linked to Damian Lillard are the same teams that are linked to Jrue Holiday. Miami, Philadelphia, Toronto, Chicago maybe. There's a lot of teams that are going to be interested in Jrue Holiday, and why not? Last season, he had his best season in his NBA career. 19 points, 7 assists, shot great from the three-point line. He's an all-defensive player. Even though he got his ass busted by Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, still, he's an amazing asset, and he would fit great on this team, you guys. Jrue Holiday brings everything that the Miami Heat needs. A solid defensive presence. He can score, he can shoot, and he's got that dog-ass mentality like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. But why that trade will not happen, even though I feel Jrue Holiday would be the perfect fit here in Miami, there is no way, you guys. And I mean absolutely no way that Miami and Portland are going to do business after this. I don't see it happen. If it happens, you guys, I'm going to go run outside to see if pigs are flying. Honestly, I just don't see Miami and Portland doing business after this whole thing with Dame. I don't think Pat Riley will ever take Joe Cronin serious. So you guys tell me what you think. I just don't see it happening. Now, another name, and I'll shoot this shit down real quick, James Harden. I know I had mentioned it in the past, but that was a Damian Lillard hangover, so I was just farting out names out there. There's been no expected pursuit. It's been reported by the Miami Herald and Barry Jackson. There's no expected pursuit for Miami going after James Harden. And then another team, you got Buddy Hield in Indiana. Miami has shown interest in the past for Buddy Hield, but no interest as of now. I think what Miami is going to do, you guys, I mean, we got Jrue Holiday, James Harden, and Buddy Hield out there. I don't think Miami is going to make a deal for any of the 3 guys, even though I said it before, and I'll say it again, Jrue Holiday would be the best option. But I don't think Portland is going to accept Kyle Lowry and a future first-round draft pick. I don't think Miami can do business. Now, I will say this, and I will be honest. If Miami really wants to get Jrue Holiday, and you call Portland, you say, you know what, bro, whatever. The whole thing with Damian Lillard is done. But I know you guys are looking to get draft picks for Jrue Holiday, so here's what we'll do. We'll send you Kyle Lowry, so he has that expiring contract. You can buy him out if you want or send him somewhere else. But you take Kyle Lowry, and here's 2 future first-round draft picks, and you give us Jrue Holiday. I don't think Portland will do that. I'm telling y'all, I don't think Miami and Portland will do business. But if Portland is willing to take that so they can end up with 3 first-round draft picks in this whole deal, and maybe Joe Cronin won't lose his job, I mean, that's a possibility. But like I said, you guys, I just don't see Miami and Portland doing business. I don't see Miami going after James Harden, and it's unlikely Miami would trade for Buddy Hield. Miami really needs a point guard. Miami's got Tyler Hero, Josh Richardson, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez. I don't think they have a need for a guy like Buddy Hield. You need a point guard. So Miami you need a point guard or you need Joel Embiid. Because if you bring Joel Embiid in this team without having to trade for Bam or Jimmy Butler, then yeah, cool. Put Tyler Hero on the point guard. Put Josh Richardson. Start Kyle Lowry. I don't give a shit. Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo, and Jimmy. Doesn't matter who plays point guard. I'll play point guard. Put me in point guard. I'll just be lobbing fucking lobs all day to Jimmy, Joel, and Bam. All day. That's all I'll do. But I'm saying, you guys, what I think Miami is going to do, my honest opinion, we are going to do something that the Miami Heat fans absolutely despise. And I'm going to say these 3 words that Heat fans are going to hate, and y'all going to crucify me. But unfortunately, you guys, it looks like the Miami Heat are going to run it back for the 2024 season. I know you guys, Heat fans aren't happy. I get it. This is last season all over again. Even though I feel that this season, the team that's coming in, it's younger, it's fresher, it may be a little bit better. We may gel better. You got a full roster going into training camp. You got Kevin Love coming back for a full season. You got a lot of elements in this team. So I really think that this Miami Heat team can have the same momentum they had at the beginning of the 2019 season. And I think Miami Heat's going to play for that because I'm sure Heat players are pissed off with this whole process. Jimmy, Bam. I know a lot of these guys are like, you know what? We're going to go out there. We're going to prove everyone wrong. Instead of chilling and laxing during the season, let's play hard. Or Miami just may coast during the season like last season, frustrate all of us, and shock the world in the playoffs again. The Miami Heat are a boom or bust team, you guys. You don't know what this team is going to do. But one thing they will do is play hard. You got the best coach in the NBA with Eric Spoelstra. I'm fully confident in this team. So I want to know what you think. What do you guys believe about this whole Dame deal with the fact that they wanted Jimmy or Bam? Do you think that basically Miami had no chance at all? Or do you still feel that Pat Riley dropped the ball? I'm telling y'all, I think if Miami Heat even went all in with their assets, I don't think a deal would have get done. I think the moment that Damian Lillard said Miami or nothing, it shot a foot in Miami through the whole process. I mean, you're seeing it from all the reports, you guys. What do you think about this current roster? Do you think I'm wrong about the whole Drew Holiday thing? Do you think it's possible Miami and Portland can still do business? James Harden, Buddy Hield, interested in any of those names? Or is there maybe somebody else y'all think about? I think it's best to wait for a whale like Joel Embiid during the season because something like that can possibly happen. Embiid, Zach LaVine, maybe another player. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you care about the signing for RJ Hampton or not at all? Whatever. Let me know in the comments what you think, you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Please subscribe. I got something special for y'all when we hit 2K subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go, Heat.